The dentist. Michael hated it. He hated sitting in the chair and feeling helpless. The bright light above his head and the clean, hygienic walls that surrounded him. It all made him feel incredibly uneasy. Michael, I can assure you there is nothing to worry about, said Mr. Crane. He wore his dentist's white coat and had perfect white teeth. He gazed back at Michael with a relaxed air, like there was nothing to worry about. It was all right for him. He wasn't sitting in the chair. He was not about to have treatment for a new crown to be fitted. Michael shifted his weight in the chair and grimaced. I'm sorry about last time, he said. It's just a stupid fear I have. Fear of going to the dentist? Asked Mr. Crane. Don't worry about it. I get this all the time from patients. He leaned forward. Some are a lot of trouble, I can assure you. He gave Michael an encouraging smile. This did nothing for Michael's nerves. He would rather be anywhere else than in this dentist's chair. He could accept the pain in his tooth. That was much better than sitting here while Mr. Crane drilled into the offending tooth. Michael, I have something I want to show you, said Mr. Crane, going to a small tray to the side of the room. He turned and picked up a small glass vial. He raised it to show to Michael. It was filled with a clear liquid. This is a new anaesthetic on the market, he went on. It is brand new, and only my private patients are allowed to have it. The company that makes it wants it to be very secret. Mr. Crane sat on the stool next to Michael and looked down at him. But this is an incredible formula. It is probably the best painkiller on the market. The dentist continued to hold Michael's gaze. Would you like to try it? I don't want to be any trouble, said Michael. But his eyes were fixed on the small vial held between Mr. Crane's finger and thumb. It's no trouble at all, said Mr. Crane. He leaned forward and lowered his voice. Our little secret. The thought of being given something so powerful that he would not experience any pain at all sent a calm, soothing feeling through Michael's nerves. He could feel himself relaxing as if he were already under the influence of the new painkiller. Are you sure? Asked Michael. No problem, said Mr. Crane. Michael lay back in the chair while Mr. Crane filled the syringe from the tiny bottle. He hummed a small tune as he did it, and Michael recognized it as a popular song that was on the radio. Through the window, he could make out normal life carrying on outside. He heard a bus drive by and the sound of a bell on a bicycle, people's voices and children laughing. Everything was fine. There was nothing to worry about at all. Shall we? Said Mr. Crane, and he raised the syringe in front of him. Michael nodded. He would pass by all this pain and torture and not feel a thing. He was so happy, so relieved. Mr. Crane leaned forward. You'll just feel a little jab as the needle goes in. Then, nothing to worry about. Michael tensed as the needle entered his gum. Yes, very uncomfortable and ice cold, but in a few minutes, nothing but deep relaxation. All done, said Mr. Crane. I'll be back in a few minutes and we can begin. Michael lay deeper into the chair and half closed his eyes. The muscles of his arms, legs, his entire body felt relaxed. A warm, soothing feeling washed over him, and he felt as if all the worries and anxieties he had ever experienced left him for good. His body was so relaxed that all he could do was breathe. He tried to lift the little finger of his right hand, and it felt as if it moved a little, but he couldn't be sure. He forgot about it and allowed the dreamlike quality of the anaesthetic to wash over him. A little nagging thought tapped at his innermost mind, and he tried to move his little finger again. It felt as if it moved, but he could not feel it really move. It was like he imagined it moving only. He went to move his head to the right to see his hand more clearly. He could not. A small jab of tension cleared his mind a little, and he tried again. Nothing. He could not move his head at all. He took a deep breath of air into his lungs and automatically tried to lift both of his hands, but they stayed on the armrests of the chair like they were glued there. No resistance, no feeling. He simply could not move his arms or head at all. He kicked out, and neither foot moved. Michael sucked in a chest full of air and went to call out to Mr. Crane. No sound came. He could not move, and he had lost the power to make any sound. He was paralysed, stuck to the chair, but wide awake. A shadow appeared beside him. "We should be about ready by now," said Mr. Crane. His voice sounded like an echo and far away. And where was the nurse, the dental assistant? There was usually a young woman helping. It was just him and Mr. Crane. Why was he alone with him? The dentist's face loomed up in front of Michael. "Shall we see if this new drug has taken effect yet?" he asked. He had a bright, shiny scalpel in his hand. Michael tried to scream, but no sound came. He just lay in the chair, unable to move. Mr. Crane opened Michael's mouth and jabbed the scalpel against his tongue. A dagger of pain soared through Michael's mouth and into his brain. Inside his head, he let out a scream. "Let's get to work then," said Mr. Crane, closing the blind of the window.